Boys and girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick a card, and today is going to be what's happening. What's happening is a bank holiday here in UK, and I'm absolutely sleepyhead, completely. So let's have a look. Nothing guaranteed here. Let's see. One of those, eh? Okay, so two powers. What's happening? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Power number 1. What's happening? The Moon, Judgment, the Hierophant, 3 major arcana. Oof, that is serious. Okay, so all good, no worries. What's happening is like a lot of things coming to the surface, a lot of emotion that maybe we kept hidden for a while are coming up and they're blossoming. At the end of the day, there could also be a lot of lies people having saying to you, or you say to yourself, that coming back to the surface because they need to be, how can I say, managed. They need to be acknowledged. They need to be what can I say? I think it's time to take responsibility for what we feel and not judging ourselves because you feel a certain way, but just accepting. And that is maybe the first step of peace. That's what I would like to say. When you accept, you surrender, and you don't try to ignore, neither push in a certain direction. You just acknowledge and you surrender to your emotion. Perfect. There is definitely something clearing up, is a purge here, that you go back to the skeleton of who you are. So nobody is lying anymore to themselves or to the other person. And if someone has been lying to you, the truth will come out, because there's a big boss upstairs who says, well, hello, yeah, you need to do your homework, and you also maybe need to be together. There's an idea of being meant to connect, to share something, to maybe witness each other's life as well. Okay, interesting. The Hierophant, definitely. An idea of the big boss upstairs again, saying you both have to learn. You're learning something important. That could be on any kind of area. It could be emotional, it could be physical, it could be material. You are both learning from each other, but also within yourself. It is very important to develop your own inner self before anything else, okay? But sometimes we can see things clearly for other people, but not for ourselves. And it's about looking ourselves in a mirror for real, okay? And sometimes it's not very easy. The moon, sometimes, yeah, you have a lot of things coming up. It's like when you clear a bucket and it's dirty, you have all the dirt coming out first, and it's not nice. And then the water become clear. But at first it's not simple, right? So the sun, I don't need to go any further here. This is the best card of the whole deck. And also when we have the moon and the sun on the same kind of energy, it shows maybe like a very big up and down. And sometimes life brings you those strong emotion, and it's all about bringing them down to, okay, I'm a human being. I'm going through a life. I'm a being of light, a spirit having a human experience. So be it. It's not going to always be straightforward, but what you reconnect with is the inner child. So maybe what's happening is a connection that you have with someone that may have appeared a bit like fluffy, a bit superficial. Now it's gaining in depth, but also in sincerity and power, because the sun is very strong energy. Okay, so we have, let's not forget, we have 4 major arcana here. So that's not for the faint-hearted. You know, when you have major arcana, is you go in the full speed. But sometimes you're like, whoa, mamma mia, it's a little bit too much, but nothing you can't handle. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Let's have a major arcana anyway for that pearl number 1. Pile. What do we have? The Fool, yeah, taking a leap of faith. Because you do need to get on with it when you're actually facing all those so-called lies, or when you are pretending to be a certain way when actually you appreciate, no, actually that is a different story altogether. So the Fool is someone who is maybe for a while hesitating, but when that person goes for it, goes for it. So I don't have any worry about that. And it's also realizing I can't be a fool. I can't be denying myself or my own truth. Let's just start with the beginning, right? Absolutely. If you don't look at yourself the way it is, who's going to believe you? Who's going to feel that you are congruent with yourself? It has to start by you. Okay, so pile number 2 is happening. The Magician, 8 of Cups, Knight of Cups. Interesting. So someone who may have played with the illusion. The Magician is someone who can pretend to be a certain way. At the same time, is someone also very strong, who can manifest whatever they want. So be careful what you put in your mind this week or at the moment, because what you're putting in your mind is coming into a reality. Be aware, okay? Be also aware that maybe some people are hiding something, because yes, some people, the Magician maintaining the illusion, they wear a mask. We all do to a certain degree, but be aware of who is who, right? There is maybe someone that needs to drop a heavy weight, because I don't want to carry the responsibility of the world. I don't want to pretend to be this or that. I just want to open my heart, and by opening the heart I can actually go to the top of the mountain, because I clear a heavy weight. If someone was pretending to be happy in their life when actually they're not, they're gonna actually free themselves from that heaviness and open the heart. The Cups is really is number 8 as well. It's an idea of feelings, emotion, and it's not going to go tomorrow. 8 is infinity number. So we have someone who may have carried the responsibility in a business, in a relationship, doing the right thing, being the good guy, the good girl, whatever, actually, but not in tune with this truth. So it's time to drop this and open the heart, okay? So by doing so, someone is approaching you with that cup of love and approaching you as a messenger that is very gentle, very peaceful, very emotional, also timid. Timid is someone who you normally wouldn't see like that, because normally that person absolutely is hiding their true nature. It doesn't have to be like they're lying. They just wanted to protect their heart, and suddenly they have to come clean and tell you, well, actually, you know what, I quite like you. Nice, right? So that's what's happening. Yeah, someone who's been watching you, wishing to be with you, but maybe was stuck in another job or stuck in another relationship where the money was important, but at the end of the day it's not enough, because they cannot stop thinking about you and they wish to be with you. Okay, so, and you're meant to be together. I mean, Temperance is again that big angel saying you're meant to be together, but you go piano. You don't need to rush into anything, because when you remove that heavy weight from your shoulder, you might walk a bit funny because you used to carry that heavy weight, and therefore for a moment you're going to be like, okay, I don't have that heavy weight, but at the same time it was helping me stabilizing my my balance, and suddenly I don't have that, so I don't really know, and you have a need for a transition, and sometimes transition is quite chaotic. So trying to balance, that transition time, balance the emotion, test the water, don't rush anything, just take it easy, piano. Okay, so if someone is looking at you wishing to be with you, it means that he's not going to do, or she's not going to do it in half a day. You allow things to blossom naturally. That's the most authentic you can be, and organic as well. So let's have a major arcana for what's happening, but it's pretty damn good. So file number 2. Oh, here we go. Something just fly. Temperance. Well, we have it twice. So we have the memo now, right? It's gentle, nice, simple, piano. No need to make a revolution on a Monday or whenever you're watching this. Just chillax. One day at a time. One step at a time. All of that, all right? On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.